Welcome to this week's Social Media Wrap. This week we are at Greenpeace Africa and we are going to talk about a recently launched online platform which encourages environmental activism.
It's important for us to provide the tools and resources to allow ordinary Africans to take a stand for the environment, and that's why we launched Vuma.earth on World Environment Day this year.
But first, here's your Social Media Wrap with Tonya Curry.
It's been a very different week in social media as the charts have completely changed from last week. This week, the death of rapper HHP and the speculation about how he died has shifted the nation's attention to depression and suicide. The story is so big that it dwarfs other media this week. The VBS bank heist, which was the top story last week, has moved to second place this week due to the HHP story. Tito Mboweni delivered his maiden budget, and although his demeanour was very warmly received, the content of the budget put e-tolls back on the charts with a furious social media, with the biggest negative net sentiment of about 97%, more disgusting to us than the Omatoso trial. It's the 7th week also of weed being legalized. It's unusual for a story to stay in the charts for so long. It's almost like a Zuma must fall. The story doesn't leave the charts. So also dwarfs SARS. So SARS also continues to be one of the top SOEs on the charts this week. The Guptas dropped off the charts this week and are replaced by Ramaphosa's work as president, as we see the fruits of his labour slowly coming to the fore. State capture inquiry is still in the charts, and the Soweto Derby has cheered us up. It's making an impact now and certainly will do over the course of the weekend.
We now cross to online producer Denny Makutu, who spoke to the IEC on bots and hackers leading up to the 2019 elections.
With the 2019 general elections about 6 months away, the threat posed by bots and trolls on social media in influencing election results has become a serious concern for the Independent Electoral Commission of South Africa.
With these bots and the rise of botnets, sometimes you don't know where they come from. There's a proliferation of them. And I don't think there's anyone anywhere in the world who has found out how to track those people down and get them down. So I suspect that problem is that challenge, if I may call it that, is going to be with us for some time to come. But I have no doubt in my mind that even though it seems very complex, very, very far to reach right now, if you continue talking about it, continue collaborating, continue raising our voices against that kind of practice, we will eventually find a solution.
Moving on, Vuma.earth is an open campaigning platform which equips ordinary Africans with the resources and tools necessary to start their own environmental campaigns.
In providing these tools and resources, you are able to get local, ordinary Africans to identify issues that they face, environmental issues that they see on a regular basis, to be able to actually address those and to mobilize their own communities to address that. And I think that has a lot more pressure for local authorities and for those decision makers.
The platform makes it easy for people to start their own campaigns with support from the Greenpeace community, and local activists have already celebrated victories.
It's very encouraging to have these victories, and I think also what was really encouraging about them was the different scales. So we had a victory in Johannesburg where a group of activists were trying to protect the wetlands in Lenasia, and through just 800 signatures collected by the community were able to convince the city of Johannesburg to actually protect the wetlands and to reallocate it to city parks. On the other hand, we had an entire campaign against single-use plastics and targeting some of South Africa's major food retailers. So one of the petitions was targeted at Ocean Basket, who pretty soon after reached out to the campaigner and have decided and have committed to taking steps to phase in our single-use plastics in the restaurants, which I think is pretty cool.
That's it for your Social Media Wrap for SABC News. I'm Nina Oosthuizen.